Okay, is it on? Okay, so I have the golden acrylic satin. I also have gloss, but what you do is you get some acrylic paint, and these are the Gelli plates. See, Gelli printing plates. You can buy it at any craft store. We have the round one and the 5x7. And actually, let's bust out the small one as well, because it's like used like a stamp, basically. And now that I think about it, I think that's what I had my acrylic block for, not actually for a stamp. Okay, because we're going to use this one like a stamp. The other one you use more like a print. Okay, so here's some of our tools. If you saw our prior video, you saw the moldable foam stamps that we made with a heat gun, and we have some stencils over here. All right, so I'm going to mix some paints here. I'm going to start with my acrylic gloss, because last time my paints were a little thick, because I don't have like the thin paints, I have just the Liquitex basics, and I just want to mix some color in with this. That's an awful lot, but we have a lot of things to work with here. So we're going to start with some light colors and some, I don't know about that green, that's maybe not too cheerful. Okay, and then these are just Nina paper that I cut, because the printmaking paper I've decided is too thick for cards. Okay, so maybe I used too much gloss, I'm not sure, but it's making a little mess here. You can also blend it directly on the plate, but I wanted to mix the colors better. I'm going to do a big one here, okay? So just apply the color where you want. You can, like I said, apply it directly on the Gelli plate, but alright, so this one, and you can do it however you want to. And you can make an awful lot of prints, but I don't like to waste the ink. So because I have the extender on, it'll stay wet longer than it did the last time I did this project. See, now the colors are blending more just to a green. What I might want to do, okay. Alright, and I want it a little bit darker, so I'm going to add a little darkness to my blob here. Blob. Okay, so basically this is just make your mess here. So I'm mixing it in. I want to add a little bit more like darkness to this. I should have used a bigger brayer on this one, I'm thinking, because it's showing the scrapes. This one's fine. Let's add a little bit of green on there. Okay. Okay. This one, I don't know, it's not smooth, so I'm just going to smooth it out a little bit because I'm a little bit OCD. Okay. So there's a bunch of prints you can do on here. I'm going to, let's throw this on here like that. And then to make a print, you just can put your thing right on there and smush it around, okay? This is printmaking. You can take a clean brayer if you want to and just kind of smooth it on there to make a clean print. So it might not be on the edges, but that's okay because we'll probably trim the edges later. Okay, print number 1 and done. See how pretty that is? And then you can make more though, is the thing. So let's say you can add some paint directly to this. See the darker paint here that I'm throwing on there? We're going to throw some darker paint right onto the Gelli plate and right over the stencil. You know, I'm going right over the stencil like that. Okay. Okay, this is just spraying over it to get it to kind of stick down and make the print. I didn't go all the way to the edge again because I don't want my brayer to get all dirty. And then lift it up. See, totally different, totally different. Not totally, totally different. Okay, and over here we still have this one. I'm going to actually lift some ink off of it with this like stamp I have here and basically make a, this one you can use as a stamp because we put this one on an acrylic block. Okay, that kind of made a mess, but we can remove more paint like this. Okay, so see, we're just kind of going off the edge. You can stamp it in your leftover paint, see? So we're texturing over our print like a stamp. See how we're sticking it in this thing? Did you get that? We're using that as like ink for our stamp. So that's kind of cool. That's going to make a nice card to glue it on, a little bit more yellowish. Okay. Okay, so then this one I feel like we can still make another print off of. So I'm going to brayer over it again a little bit. And let's see, those leafy print things. Oh, I'll show you. This is really cool. So you can lift up the leafy print and make like a reverse print. So this is going to be really cool. Okay. Brayer again. And you'll note we haven't used much more paint than we used in the first place. Check this out. See, it makes it even more different. We have 4 unique prints here, and we still have the stencil. So what I'm going to do is put the stencil, which still has the dark green on it, on here. Okay. And then bring a little bit more of the lighter ink on there. Okay. So you gotta have a lot of paper on the ready for this activity, because you never know when you could add some more ink to that, but it's okay, I guess. Okay, now look how cool, this is going to be cool, I think. But we'll find out. That's kind of cool. And then we're going to smush it some more on here like this. I want some more paint. The paint's getting kind of thin here. I might need to add some more paint, but I am using every last drop of this stuff here. Okay, I'm taking the stencil off, and yet one more. Oh, see how you can kind of see on there. And we're going to stamp it onto here. Look at that print. That one's kind of cool too. So you'll see here there's 6 different prints with 1 stencil and 1 stamp and a little bit of green ink. Okay, that's all for right now. We'll be back soon.